Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today is the final project that I'm going to do on this lawn tractor before I take it up north. And I want to show you the reason why I'm doing this particular bumper build. It's going to be a plain, easy to build bumper for the front of the lawn tractor. It does have a support on the front, but to me, I think it needs a bumper. I'm going to show you why. Let's go take a look. Well, there's a lawn tractor on the lift itself. And if you take a look in the front here, all they have is a little bit of a guard for the muffler that's in there. And this is not too bad of a hunk of steel, you know. But I mean, I have to transport this up north. And of course, I want it pushed right to the front of my trailer. I showed the video before of installing them tie downs. And now, if you think about it, you have to use the location points that are available. And if you take a look at them two holes right there, that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to make it as simple as possible. And I'm going to show you the materials that I'm using and the reason why I'm using them and why you don't want to make a bulletproof bumper on the front here that could, you know, stop a Mack truck or something. You really don't want that, and I'm going to explain why later. But let's take a look at the bench and see all the materials that I'm going to use. Well, this is how far I've got. I got that piece cut, I got this piece cut, and now I'm just going to bend it, and you can see where I've drilled out the holes. And yeah, I always like to do this in my vise to make sure that, you know what, how do you know that these pieces are actually square? If you start bending that now, it's going to be fine. But it's so hard to tell whether it's out or in. So it's good to be able to make sure that it's perpendicular using a little square like that. So now let's just start hammering that. We're going to put 90-degree bends. Let's get to it. There you go right there. Now that's not hard at all. Well, let's take a look at the setup I have right here. You can see I've just got the temporary fasteners in here for now because I am going to use the nylon lock nuts. And I've got it clamped on here. And all I've done is just, you know, you don't got to go crazy, right? I mean, just roughly, you know, kind of line it up, you know, on the ends here. And that's pretty much it right there. So what I can do now is just undo the nuts, bring it over the work table, and I'm going to show you what we do next. Okay, so right now you can see how this is clamped in and it's not going nowhere. So all I'm going to do is just put a couple of marks in here. Because it's 1/4 inch on both, I'm going to take these off, drill the hole through, and we'll come back for the next step. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Just as easy as that. So let's go and put it on the tractor. Well, there she is right there. I mean, this is not a hard project to do. And I just got it on there temporary with them fasteners. And take a look and see. And it's only held in there with one rivet. And I'm going to explain to you why you don't want to have something like this built where, you know, it's so heavy duty. So let's talk about that and then we'll wrap this video up. Okay, so all I have to do is just paint it all up, and what I have is some rubber strips that I'm just going to glue right to the front of this so it doesn't wear this part off when I got it pressed up against my trailer when I transport it. But I'm going to tell you something why you should not make it very heavy duty. If you take a look at the two sides there, if you were to hit something hard enough, it would bend it and you'd have to replace the arms on it. And that's all you'd have to do. Now, we all learn from our own mistakes or somebody else's. A friend of mine has a beautiful lawn tractor. He built this beautiful heavy duty bumper on the front of it. And yeah, a buddy of his borrowed his tractor, hit a tree. Didn't dent the bumper at all. Twisted the frame on the lawn tractor. Like, just twisted the whole front here right over. And I thought, you know, you really don't have to make anything so it's you know, bulletproof. I'd like to have this, so the most I'm going to do is wreck the bumper. just them two little arms. And you'd be surprised how much weight this will take if you bang into something. So what's the most you're supposed to bang into with a lawn tractor? Well, you're not supposed to bang into anything, right? But if you just kind of nudge up to something a little bit and just a little bit of a tug, well, that's fine. But this way here, yeah, at the most, it'll push the arms this way or push the arms that way. You're not going to damage your front end. You're not going to damage your frame. And, you know, we all learn by somebody else's mistakes, right? So thanks for joining me here today. I hope you like this. And in the summertime, you're going to see this up at my camp. It's going to be all painted up. And, you know, that's the last modification I'm going to do on this lawn tractor for a while. So thanks for joining me here today. And I hope you like this little bit of a bumper build for my lawn tractor. And you can build these so easy. Like most I spent was a half an hour in the shop to build this out of the material that I had. You know, rivets, a couple of bolts, away you go. Okay, you guys take care. Come back again. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Let's have some more fun on Steve Robb Reviews. Cheers.